who acts like this. I think everyone may have an experience of feeling like he or she is a wrong person in a right place, or a right person in a wrong place.
Yeah. Feeling the outsider is a thing you hear a lot of people talking about.
In times of loneliness, you said, it's getting more connected and connected by the phones and the media, but it's a contradiction that people with depression and loneliness are getting lot and lot these days.
Yeah, it is. And you're constantly surprising in your artistic references. And I noticed you had Kim Gordon's Bye Bye on playing on one of your Instagram posts. And I love that.
I know she was also on Fashion News.
Yes, she was.
And I think and everyone knows she's the coolest grandmother in the world.
I know, she is.
I don't want to call her a grandma, but I think she's the coolest.
She is. Is it like, because I love that, her music, that sort of punk music, that was my generation. And if I wanted to listen to a Korean singer who embodied that kind of crackle and tension and sort of thing that she has, who would you recommend?
Really, really strong and intense. You should listen to No Brain.
No Brain, okay.
You could already feel the...
I get it already.
The band is called No Brain.
Yeah.
And I think the coolest grandfather who's still ongoing, like Kim Gordon, his name is Kim Chang-wan. And he was also in a band called Sanullim, which is translated as The Echoes of the Mountain. It's like Sonic Youth of Kim Gordon.
Wow, yeah.
I think it's very psychedelic, but I think he's truly one of the best Korean artists in the history. So I would recommend you No Brain and Kim Chang-wan.
Okay, I'm going to check them out. That's exciting. And you're interested in art and you have a sophisticated taste in paintings and sculpture. And I read that you liked Philip Guston and Giacometti, and you have an amazing collection in your home, mostly of Korean art. And I wondered, what was the first piece of art that you knew that you liked?
On tour, when you're doing a tour, sometimes you just can't go out because there are a lot of fans, and it's really hard to just be on your own. So in 2018, I was really, really bored, and I got nothing to do. I didn't know anything except like shopping or playing games in the room. So it just suddenly popped up, and a member of the team called V just proposed me, like, why don't we go to a museum? And I was like, a museum? I am not a museum guy. And isn't it just boring just to go there? But we just went there because we got nothing to do. And I saw the paintings of Monet and Van Gogh and Sarah. And of course, I knew the names of them because I saw them in the book when I was in school. So, but it was literally the first time to just ever, like physically, to have a chance to look at their actual paintings. And I think Impressionism is still the biggest, the most widest open entrance for all of the outside people in the art world.
Yeah.
So Monet and Gaul and Sarah, they opened me the entrance. And as I got into it, like further and further, more and more, my taste became a little bit more of a complex and complicated. So yeah, that's how I just got into it.
Because in the video, you have a little sculpture by Ugo Rondinoni.
Oh yeah.
Which I love. I once went to his house in New York.
Oh.
And he had all these crazy sculptures everywhere. It was really exciting.
I just loved how he just added the colors to the rocks.
Yeah.
And so it twisted. Art helps you make it widen for your perception to the world. And after I saw the colors of his rocks and stones, I think he gave me a twist of when I also see the actual mountains and rocks. So I just love that.
Oh, that's great. Gosh. Because you talked about something called airport fashion, and you said, people expect me always to wear something new. And I wondered what your favorite airport fashion is at the moment.
Airport fashion.
Such a good expression.
Yes. Is there my favorite airport fashion? I remember when I first see, I think it was like 12 years ago, and like 2013 or 14, and I got to know the collective, the crew, Art Future of Tyler, the creator, and Frank Ocean, all sweatshirt, and I just got to love their vibes. And so I was not very rich at that time, so all I could buy was the T-shirt of Golf Wang, and it looked, when I looked at the picture of those times, it's ridiculous because I'm wearing like pink socks and the donuts for the T-shirt. I mean, but I kind of like it because it reminds me of the times that I was really more pure and more younger. And I just got to realize that if you hate something too much, then you kind of like it.
Yes, that's so true.
If you really hate it, then you just got no interest.
That's such a brilliant point. It's always, there's something in there, isn't there?
Yes. So ironically, it's my favorite. The pink socks.
Yeah. And are there certain garments that make you feel better when you're feeling low?
I call it, in Korea, maybe, me and my friends call it like the hills. And I have my hills. And they are, I think the nature is always the best therapist. 70% of Korean land is made of mountains. So we could go hiking in every cities. So mountains, rivers, and the sea. We also have sea in Korea too. So they are my teachers and therapists. And mostly the friends. Because I don't like myself sometimes when I feel like I'm too obsessed with the relationships. Like I always ask myself, like, could you just please be on your own for a second? why do you always need somebody to talk to or to go for a trip? Could you just let yourself be alone for like a week? And because I mostly feel really hard to be just do nothing and just be on my own. So, but friends, I think sometimes they're everything.
Yeah.
Family and friends. And art, of course, music, architecture, books, and art. There are lots of hills that I always have to rely on, and that's the exact point. I just finally find myself like, I'm too weak. I always need those hills.
Yes. I suppose part of being strong is to recognize weakness, or what people call weakness, but it's just a different mode, isn't it? It's a different place, as long as you don't, speaking for myself, sink down too far and then there's so far to come up. And
yes, I think being strong starts from admitting your weakness and your defects and flaws. I have too many flaws.
you're quite a hard taskmaster on yourself.
Maybe because I grew up in Korea, and Korea is such a very intense country, but that was that's where the contradiction comes through, because that's the exact point what made Korea this Korea. So
Yeah.
I love it, but I hate it at the same time.
But I suppose that's also the signature of an artist. I mean, I read this little book about Giacometti once, and he tortured himself about his work and was always undoing it and
fixing it.
Yeah, and but if you can bear to be like that, it's incredible.
Yes. Sometimes I just don't know any ways else but pushing yourself too hard to the edge. I mean, it's really too much overwhelming sometimes, but eventually I want to be a different person. I want to get away from this someday.
Well, it's good. Things are phases, and you're such a young person, and you've done so much. And you seem as though when you set your mind to something that you go towards that. So I'm looking forward to seeing your next. On the cover of your new album, Arirang, BTS are all wearing these permutations of an elegant suit that could almost be a uniform. And it's glamorous, and it suggests the confidence to be subtle. And do you feel like subtlety is a more representative of where you are at the moment?
Yes, because we had to admit that we are very confused, and we just can't reach a like a certain very obvious consensus of visions or tastes or dreams. So it was a very confused album. I think I'm still very confused, and I think about subtlety a lot. But yeah, like I just don't really know. It's very subtle, but so we wanted to be very straight forward, but we failed. But we did know that we were going to fail. That was maybe the place that the subtlety comes from. And those conflicts and the shakings, I think it's where I am right now in 2026.